Togetherness and righteousness makes us all outstanding. By all means, good shall prevail. Thank you.
In the case of the Rohingya, as in so many other parts of the world, justice is not an abstract concept.
My big message to all of you is to encourage you to help the healing and restoring the dignity of the Rohingya by paying attention to what's actually happening.
And the question for me is a very clear one. How do we do something that the government is not able to do? Or what are the kind of risks we are able to take, or we should be taking, which the government cannot take?
If we are going to live in a world where we can prevent the crime of genocide, we have to be able to diagnose it when it's happening. And we have no misunderstandings right now about what's going on in Myanmar. We've been working on the front lines of violations there for some time.
Basically, it's the same thing in every system. You know, people who will do things, will do crimes against others, do them because they know they can get away with it. That's it. You know, and that there won't be consequences. And so what you have to do is set up systems where they know they'll get caught and they know that there will be consequences, and the consequences will be worse than anything they get from doing the crime.
So you use the materials from the ground, the violation, the evidence, to really walk up the system to understand what is there that you want to influence.
We do have a life-saving mandate, and that we do have to respond to human need. And that we also, when we're doing our best work, are working to push, advocate, and change policy from a governmental perspective as well for long-term change.
When you stand in the eye of the hurricane, do you even hear all that stuff? Do you know what's being said about you?
Of course we hear what's going on, but in the center of that hurricane, there's a sense of calmness that we all have about us. We aren't doing this for anything else other than our friends that we've lost. We don't have jobs, we don't have titles to keep up anymore. We're doing this out of sheer emotion and working through the pain that we've all felt in our school and in our community now, and how we're fighting for those that no longer can.
The one thing that I've learned from studying the NRA and the AARP is that those are two best-in-class organizers. And there's a lot of lessons that can be learned about how they develop deep relationships with their base, to the extent that some of them are prepared to go through the wall for them. And that's what we have not been so good at doing on the other side of gun violence prevention, and why we organize and give grassroots experience, give people something to say, I did that in my own community and I helped stop that tragedy. I helped get that person to the help they need.
We want to see a world with social justice. If we are really believer of that, can we not really stand beside those people and be their representative? Is it just only handing over the handouts like water, sanitation, healthcare, food and shelter? Or is it really also standing beside those people and say, yes, we want a world different, and therefore as civil society, we want to reaffirm their dignity?
If your heart tells you to go out and make a difference, please go out, make a difference. Because our world is getting smaller. I'm trying to save as many lives as I can in Africa and in America. And you can do that too. So don't say that I cannot, my time is not right. You can do it.